Hey guys, it's Saturday night, so I apologize for my PJ attire. But I had a question today from Miss Jess, who's in our team. So Jess asked me a question. Is upselling possible with Scentsy? So I didn't really touch base with her in messages because I wanted to do this video and touch base with everyone on the team instead of just one person. So yes, Jess, upselling is 100% possible with Scentsy, and I will be giving you my tips and tricks on how I increase my PRV with every single customer's order that comes in. Okay, so for those who don't know, upselling is when you upgrade somebody's order, okay? When you increase your PRV or increase your sales total. If a customer comes to you and orders, if you go to page 48 on your catalogue, first of all, upselling is bundle and save, 100%. You're saving your customers money. If a customer comes to you and says, I want a mini warmer and one wax bar, that's going to cost, $44? And you want to try and upsell and suggest more than just one wax bar, because they could buy that wax bar and they not like the fragrance or scent if they haven't smelt it before. But I can guarantee that if they were to choose another two, there would bound to be one wax bar that they absolutely love out of the three. So in bundle and save, if someone wants to buy a mini warmer and one wax bar, that's $44. But for $60, they can get a mini wall plug warmer and 3 bars. So that's upselling right there. You can tell them that they can save money by adding another 2 bars. Yes, they'll be spending a bit more, okay? But our mini wall plug warmers are $34. And then for $29, you get 3 wax bars. So you're saving them money. It might be a couple of dollars, but you're still saving them money. So if they agree to that, you have just gotten more grand total in an order, and you have increased your PRV also. If somebody does buy a warmer from you, light bulbs tend to blow. So you can always say, hey, because you have a warmer, would you like me to just add a light bulb on for you, just in case it blows, so you have one on hand that you can use straight away. So that's another way to upsell. You can, if somebody's buying a warmer, you can make sure that they will always have a light bulb on hand. So upselling increases your PRV and your business growth, and your commission. The more PRV you get, the more commission you get. So yes, the first tip that I do is bundle and save. That is going to be one of the best for upselling. If one of your customers come to you and say, hi, I saw that there was buy 5, get 1 free wax bars for $50. For the 6 wax bars for $50, your PRV for that is $30, okay? They're all just like, I just want wax bars, that's fine. But you can then ask them, hey, what's your favorite fragrance out of those 6 wax bars that you've chosen? And I'm going to use this as an example. If they say, oh, white tea and cactus, that's my favorite scent that I've just brought from you. You can then turn around and go, well, hun, did you know you can get your car to smell like that? You can purchase a car bar and you can smell it all the time in the car. If they go, yeah, sure, chuck one on, that is an extra 6 PRV you have just added to your order. So, sometimes it pays just to have conversations, to build relationships with your customers and get to know them. Okay, so that's another one of my little tips. Another tip is helping them save money. I personally put a scent circle in every single order to thank them for their order, because that is $5 that they can see is coming out of my back pocket and, showing that I appreciate them. You don't have to put money back into your business. You don't have to do that. That's just something that I do. So ways that you can upsell and all this other type of stuff is little shifts in your daily, weekly, monthly routines. They make big changes. If you're consistent, people can see that. You can advertise social media. You have to have a customer base as well. So just say I roughly have 100 customers, okay? So if I want to grow my business by 10%, I have 100 customers. So if I want to grow it by 10%, I have to go out and find another 10 customers. So that's 1 customer per 10 customers to help me grow, and that I want to consistently order through me, okay? To get new customers, hand out sample sacks, advertise on Marketplace, but stay in compliance, okay? Mystery bags. If everybody knows you do monthly mystery bags, they're going to order the monthly mystery bags every single month. I have about 16 customers who order mystery bags every single month without fail. And do you know why they order them? Because they don't know what they're getting. They sometimes get a little hint, but when they receive it, they're like, oh, wow, what's this? I didn't know Scentsy did this. Because we are known for wax and warmers. That is what Scentsy is known for. We need to start getting the other products out there, the laundry products, the cleaning products, the unplugged products. Start a referral program. Okay, that's another way you can build your customer base. Ask your best customers for a referral. That is the best gift they can give you. Okay, start a referral program. So, you can put something in the order bag when you give them their order. Something as simple as if you refer me and they place an order, I'll give you a free wax bar. Just something little like that. Another way you can grow your customer base. Now, Sophie and Anna both have these, and I will get them to send them out to the rest of the team. Tamika, Melissa, if you guys want one, let me know. I can just email it straight to you. But this is another great way to grow your customers. So this is called a list of 100. This is enough to fill with 100 names. Okay, and this list, I don't know if you can see that, but this list, it has their name, the date you contacted them, how you contacted them. Did you text them? Did you email them? Did you private message them on Facebook? Did you have a phone call with them and a conversation? Ask them to host a party, and if they want free stuff. Record your notes and their response. Like, yeah, I'd love to have a party, but hey, I'm in the middle of moving, so now's not the right time. Please check back in next month when I'm a little more settled. Record that. Refer to this every single month. Okay? And people's names that you should be writing down are family, friends of the family, people at your kids' daycare, people at your kids' school, people you know through your kids, for instance, Anna's a soccer mum, people you know at the soccer grounds, your kids' sporting events, just little things like that, and be consistent, because that pays off. Consistency is key. And this is why I stress to you guys about placing weekly orders. Okay, my ordering night is every single Tuesday night. My customers know I order every Tuesday. If they forget and contact me on the Wednesday, they know it's not going to be ordered again till the next Tuesday. That is how I work if they want the free shipping. Because it's placed in a bulk order. If they want it right then and there, I will sometimes be nice enough and front the $10 shipping for them. But if it's needed urgently, then they would have to pay the $10. Okay, but majority, 3/4 of my customers are so happy to wait till the Tuesday. And if something's out of stock by then, I contact them and say, hey, hon, I'm sorry, this has gone out of stock. Can I change it to something else? They're usually 100% happy with that. Okay, so little shifts in your daily, weekly, monthly routines, they make big changes within your business. Huge. What else did I have down here? So just every time a customer buys from you, try and increase it by 10%. Okay, so for instance, like I was saying with the 6-pack of bars, you know, a 6-pack of bars is 30 PRV. If you ask them what their fragrance is and let them know that they could be smelling that in their car every day, that's an extra 6 PRV you've just put on. Okay. Another thing you can upsell is your favorite product. Okay. If you love that product so much, for instance, I'm guilty. I love Counter Clean. And I'm telling you guys now, I use that shit on everything. Everything. I use it on my toilet, in my shower, on my bathroom. I don't just use it on my counter. I sometimes spray it on my mattresses before I make the beds. It just smells so good, even though I'm supposed to use Scentsy Fresh. But still, Counter Clean. Oh my God. It's amazing. So that is my favorite product, okay? And so sometimes, just say, for instance, one of my customers has ordered the concentrate. You know, I'll be like, oh, you know, you're giving our cleaning range a go. Good on you. Can I also suggest Counter Clean? That is my favorite product, and I promise you, once you start using it, you won't regret. Okay? That is upselling. Okay, and the best thing you can upsell is definitely your favorite product. They're already spending, so concentrate is $30. What's an extra $15 for Counter Clean on top of that? It's not like they're broke. It's not like they can afford it, or they wouldn't be placing an order with you. Okay, so upsell, upsell, upsell. Another thing, my sponsor Tamara was always riding my butt about follow-up. She's like, follow up. And I was like, I just have so many customers. Like it sometimes gets overwhelming because I'm like, they're already ordering by the time I would be following up with them anyway. So, you know, I didn't really follow up until the end of last month when I was trying to promote. So, follow up and check in with your customers. Now, check in with them often, but don't just check in with them just to sell them something, okay? Because that's when you get the name of, oh, she just wants my money, or she just wants this, or she... Act like you care about your customers, okay? Your customers are your heartbeat of your business. So, you know, just check in and say, hey, I'm using this as a great example, okay? I used to get my lashes done. Sorry, that was my son that sneezed, and he sneezed again. Bless you. This is a great example, okay? I have a hairdresser lady and I have a lash lady. My hairdresser lady, sometimes we get so hooked up in, you know, talking about everything and finally seeing each other after 6 weeks and all this other stuff that I forget to rebook another appointment. So my hairdresser then checks in with me, you know, about 2 weeks before I need my hair done. She's like, hey girl, how's your hair going? And I'll be like, oh yeah, it does need a redo. She's like, well, I've got these dates available. And then I'll choose a day and I'll book in and I'll be there on that day. So you can use that same system with your customers in Scentsy, okay? So another thing, my lash lady as well. Sometimes I don't book in. She will check in with me and be like, hey girl, do you need your lashes done? You know, it's been a couple of weeks, and I'll be like, oh shit, yeah, I didn't even realize I do need my lashes done. When are you available, please? And she'll say, you know, I've got this day available, and I'll pick one as well, and I'll be there. So again, use that same method with your customers. Okay, so just check in and say, hey girl, you know, I just put a load on, and you know, I was using my washer whiffs, and it made me think, oh, you know, you brought some this month, so how's it going? Are you liking it? And they might go, yeah, actually, I need to order some more. Okay, and contact you and order some more because you are showing that you care about them. You are being a service to them. Okay, so these are the best this is the best advice I can give to you. Now, at first, when Jess asked the question of, is it possible to upsell with Scentsy, I was just sort of a bit baffled. I was like, of course you can upsell. But then I actually, when I sat down and thought about it, I was like, there's a lot of yous that might not realize how easy it is to upsell and how easy it can be just to increase your PRV. Even though it's increasing your PRV by 6, if you're adding a car bar on top of the wax bars, it doesn't matter. That is still PRV that you have there now that you wouldn't have had before. Okay? So you always need to, look at things when you look at their order and just try and suggest something. The unplugged is like a very good way to go. Like I find, I sell fragrance flowers like no tomorrow because people are like, I want one for my toilet, or I want one for my bathroom. I don't want a wax melt in there, a warmer in there. But they want warmers everywhere else. So, always try to upsell. If they're like, hey, do you, what do you suggest? Like, I don't want to be plugging something like, into a wall or using electricity all the time. You can suggest the fragrance flowers, or you can suggest the room sprays, okay? Or sometimes you can just say, hey, these two are amazing, like give these both a try. Would you like to do that? Fragrance flowers are 27 and room sprays like what, 14? You can now bundle fragrance flowers, guys. If they want 2, like one for their toilet, one for their bathroom, or they have 2 bathrooms, try and get them to the 3rd. Say, hey girl, you can keep one in your cupboard, so when one runs out, you've got one ready to go. That's what you want to do. You want to upsell. You want to make sure that they've got stuff on hand, so when they're running low, they know to contact you. Or when you're following up, they go, hey, I've just used that 3rd one that I had stashed in the cupboard. Can I order another 3 fragrance flowers, please? Okay, so always try and be a service to your customers. In here, this is everybody who has ever ordered from me, okay? Everybody. I go through and I'm like, okay, who needs washer whiffs? Who hasn't ordered washer whiffs in a while? I'll contact them and I'll just be like, hey girl, how's your washer whiffs going? Did you have any issues with it? Are you happy with it? All that sort of stuff. If they've ordered before, I'll be like, hey, you're running a bit low on your washer whiffs. I've seen you haven't ordered some in a while. Would you like me to put some through? I've got a bulk order happening, free shipping. So it's just little things like that. So, everybody's got personal things that happens in their life or whatever. Just don't make excuses. Always, always, always make sure that you let your customers know that you're thinking of them. Okay. And it can just be a quick PM on Facebook, like, hey, how's everything going? I'm just checking in. Are you doing all right? I don't try and be friends with my customers. I've had a couple try and add me on Facebook and stuff like that. I keep business and my personal life personal. But there are a couple of customers I have clicked with, and I go, she's really cool. So, yeah, I'll have her on Facebook and I start conversations and I build relationships with them, and that's exactly what you should be doing, okay? But check in on the ones that you want to keep strictly business as well. So this is another thing I'm going to tell you guys. I have friends. Their names are Jordan and Jen, and I've known them for a little while. Lovely people. Jordan's mum is a Scentsy consultant, okay? I didn't know this because Jordan and Jen always buy the Marvel and Disney stuff through me. So as soon as I know that Captain America's coming out or Iron Man's coming out, they buy the whole entire collection. Winnie the Pooh, they brought the entire Winnie the Pooh collection, okay? Every time I get let in on a secret, example, villains, I already know they're going to buy that. But I haven't told them yet, but I know that they're going to buy it. Jordan's mum is a Scentsy consultant. Now, why wouldn't he go help his mum and, order through her? Why is he coming and ordering through me? Because I'm getting all this PRV with Marvel and everything. But the thing is, Marvel is pretty expensive, all right? So that's like, $110 for Captain America, I think I paid. I ran a consultant deal. So with the pre-orders, when Captain America came out, I said, I inboxed everyone. I said, message me for my deal, obviously, because I didn't want to go out of compliance. And when everyone said, hey girl, what's your deal on the Marvels? I'll say, hey, you get a free wax bar with your warmer, a 9 Realms one. I brought a 6-pack bundle, which is what? Ooh, 59, I think. Don't quote me on that. I think it's 59. That was money I put out of my pocket, but I was giving back to every single customer. I sold 6 Captain Americas. One of them was mine. So I had one in Chase's room. But it's like, why would you want to buy a warmer and not be able to use wax with it? So that is why they always come to me, okay? That they save on shipping because I put it in a bulk order. Because they know that I have pre-orders and people that come to me. I have all the Marvel lovers on one list. So when I know Marvel's coming out or when I know something in Disney's coming out, I pull that list out and I contact everyone and I say, here's a photo, would you like to purchase? You'll get a free wax bar as well. And they half of the time they're like, hell's yeah. I'm saving $10 on shipping and I'm getting a free wax bar, which is $10, $11 as well. That's $21 they're keeping in their back pocket, but they are giving me $110, So you just got to look after your customers, treat them well, always check in. And like I said, Jordan's mum being a Scentsy consultant, I was actually gobsmacked when I found out his mum was, because I was like, why wouldn't you just order through her? And he's like, because she charges me shipping, and clearly she's not looking after him as a customer, even though that's her son. So always make sure your number one is your customers. They are your heartbeat of your business, guys. You don't have customers, you don't have orders, you don't have PRV, and then you have no money when it comes to payday, okay? So all these little tips and tricks will help you, and I hope that what I've shared with you guys tonight does help you. And I want you guys to try and focus on trying to upsell. And like I said, even if it's just adding a little car bar or a little scent circle onto somebody's order, just to upsell that extra bit and gain that extra PRV, because I'm telling you guys now, it will pay off. If you do that with every single order for the month, that could be 100, 200 extra PRV that you weren't going to have. Okay? All right, guys. Well, good luck for the month of September. I know that Sophie's been a little naughty. She was supposed to upload a video a couple of weeks ago for Training Tuesdays. But, she's been a little busy. So she will get onto that. I have been writing her butt about that. So that will be about sponsoring and helping you guys grow and build your empire. I've sponsored before, but Sophie is the actual, sponsorer. She has more downlines than me. So she's the one you need to talk to about that and not me. But yeah, anyway, have a good September and I'll check in with you guys on Tuesday. Bye.